What you're looking at right now on radar, of course, is the severe thunderstorm that has produced a tornado warning issued by the National Weather Service about 20 minutes ago or so. A storm that is moving to the southeast at 35 miles per hour. I'm just going to take off the lightning here for a second so we can get a really better look at the
now it's more clear
of the storm in terms of how intense the hail is in the storm and the downpours of rain going on right now. The tornado warning does include still southeast Mason County and now a big chunk of Llano County, including the middle of Llano
There he
County,
is.
including the city of Llano. We see a couple of appendages here off this supercell thunderstorm. This whole thunderstorm, it's one that we're really concerned about when we get these individual storms that develop on a day like today. Isolated individual supercells, not connected to large clusters, not connected to these long linear systems or squall lines, but they're out there alone. They're taking in, oh, look at that. That's a great shot there, Nick. That is our tower camera on our KBVO broadcast tower out in Llano County, located southeast of Llano by about 7 miles. And so we are looking back across Llano to the towering cumulonimbus clouds that make up this large rotating supercell thunderstorm now about to move into northwest Llano County. Llano residents, you are in the tornado warning polygon. While the storm still is a pretty good distance away from you to the northwest, it is moving pretty rapidly to the south.
I almost see a rainbow right here, but not quite.
Take your tornado precautions immediately, not only in Llano, but in northwest Llano County and in northeast, I should say, Mason County, northwest Llano County, that whole area there in red. There are 2 polygons there. Tornado warning number 1, tornado warning number 2, intense cloud to ground lightning, and a sole lone supercell thunderstorm all by itself out there, taking in all the inflow, all the moisture, all the instability. It owns it. It's taking it all in by itself. That was a nice flare up there. You can certainly see why they issued the warning. Look at that again, Nick. It's really intense, tight circulation right there. Now, that weakened a little bit. If we pan down to the southeast a little bit, that has weakened a little bit. Well, and then we see some intensification again in the wind speed here. We're looking at rotating winds, in the thunderstorm, as Nick is portraying right there with the arrows. Those are the rotating winds at the lowest levels of the thunderstorm that are likely, very likely. I bet if you're our chaser out there, Gabe, when we get back a hold of him, we lose communication out here in this area due to the absence of cell towers. I bet once we get back a hold of him, if he's not seeing a wall cloud, a lowering of the clouds that is rotating, I would be really, really surprised, because this is a very large, isolated, single supercell thunderstorm that is absorbing all of the energy all to itself, not sharing it along a squall line, not being disrupted by other thunderstorms or cloudy skies or rain.
It can go as far as it wants.
It's got everything it needs to sustain itself. And right now, that's what it's doing. We're seeing a couple circulations in this storm. So just because this is the leading edge and we might expect to see a tornado here, I would not discount the tornado being right here in this area between Coutemsy and Fredonia and just south of Fredonia. Maybe a little circulation up there to the southeast of Boca, but I think it's probably part of this larger circulation in the Fredonia area. So bottom line, it's very important for you folks in Fredonia, for you folks in Pontotoc. Valley Spring is up here. This might miss you a little bit to the southwest, Valley Spring. You're on Highway 71, but you are in the tornado warning polygon. You do need to take your tornado precautions too. Castell even, we're coming up on the 25th anniversary of the Castell F4 tornado that happened in 1999. It was just a few weeks after the Oklahoma Bridge Creek Moore, Oklahoma F5 tornado. It was actually 9 days later, May 12th, 1999, we had a tornado in Castell that was rated an F4, incredible tornado out there that did claim 1 life, as I recall, in Castell. And so here we are almost exactly 25 years to the day, seeing a tornado warning for the same area, Castell. You are under the tornado warning as well. We want you to take your tornado precautions. Again, another look live at the A large rotating thunderstorm. This is a supercell thunderstorm. It is a very, very large rotating thunderstorm. You can't make out the rotation on this scale, but within the thunderstorm, there is what we call a mesocyclone, a rotation that is the precursor, the parent circulation, if you will, of what eventually could become a tornado. Nick, do we have